Good morning, everyone. Andrew Marquis, themarqueeteam.com at CrossCountry Mortgage, reaching out on this Monday, December 11th, with an interest rate update and to go over a couple of programs and some updates in the market. So hope everyone had a good weekend. I know it was a real wet one. The last 24 hours, there's like a pond in front of our office. We can't even get in the door. But in any event, starting off with some rates. Rates are sort of stagnant, a lot better than they were, month and a half ago. Conforming loans 1 point, 30-year fixed 6.625, 20-year 6.375, 15-year 5.875. Moving on to jumbo, 30-year fixed 6.75, 10-year arm 6.5, 7-year arm 6.375, and 5-year arm 6.25. So the Fed is meeting again this week. We all anticipate no change to rates. It's really what he says in his voice that's going to dictate where the market might go. And I think we're all anticipating a slow potential trajectory lower in rates as we enter into 2024 and throughout. But how that impacts things, if we're heading into a recession, if inventory is still low, you'd like to think lower rates will bring more buyers and sellers to the market, which we could all certainly celebrate. So hopefully that'll occur. But we'll have to see where things go. It'll be interesting to see what happens this week once we hear what the Fed's tone is in his speech and delivery. Transitioning here, I see a lot of people talking about conforming loan limits. They're out for 2024. What are conforming loan limits? And I think it creates a lot of confusion, to be honest. I think a lot of people don't necessarily understand what that means. And so my delivery today is to sort of explain to you what conforming loan limits actually mean. So conforming loans are loan limits. These are loan amount limits that are set by the federal government for loans that are delivered to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. These are conventional loans. So if you have a borrower taking on a conventional loan, this is a non-jumbo, it's a smaller loan amount, it can generally close in, 2-3 weeks. A lot of times we don't have to do appraisals on those loans. They're more of an automated process, so it makes the process simpler, easier for the buyer. And so the good news is having higher loan limits, which they are higher, and I'm going to go over that, allows us to close loans at potentially slightly lower rates, but more quickly, more of an automated process, less hassle, easier for buyers to qualify. So these loan limits, and I'm referring to counties because it is set by county throughout the U.S., counties that surround Boston. So Suffolk, Middlesex, Norfolk, Plymouth, Essex, all these counties that sort of encircle Boston, including Boston. If you're buying a single family or a condo, you can go up to a loan limit of $862,500. So what does that mean? That means if you have a buyer purchasing a property, single family or condo, for $907,000 or less, they can put as little as 5% down payment on that type of property. Now, if it's a 2, 3, or 4 family, those loan limits actually go higher. And with what Fannie Mae put out just a month ago, we can do those multifamilies with 5% down too. But those are going to be higher loan amounts. The 907 purchase price limit with 5% down is based on a single family or condo. So if you have a client buying a 2, 3, or 4 family, feel free to inquire and I can provide those higher loan limits, or maybe we'll release those in the comment section on this video. So anyway, love touching base with you all. Love doing these videos. It's funny, my son and daughter were joking that they kind of pick on me on TikTok with these videos. But anyway, I love reaching out, love providing valuable information. And if you guys have any questions, you know how to reach us. It's themarqueeteam.com, and wishing everyone a great week ahead. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.